and welcome to this episode of the Farmer Greg Show. And today, you can tell by looking, we're not on Bucks County or on my other save, U.S. Southeast. Today, we're on Elm Creek, and the reason we're on Elm Creek is I'm testing out some mods, and I'm finding some very interesting stuff out. Let me go to the mod page and show you what I'm testing here. Come down. If you looked in the mod hub, you saw this Colossal Pack had an update. I already had pretty much everything. I mean, from combine to root crop harvester to a cotton harvester and a forage harvester. Okay. What they've added now, though, is, they've added some stuff. What the update, that's one of the things right there, that the update, that trailer right there, it holds up the 5,000 500,000 or 500 or 5,000 tons, 500,000 liters of everything, including loose cotton. You see the cotton symbol down there, and I'm here to tell you, yes, it will hold loose cotton. I've already tested that out, and you see they've added pellets down there and the premium addition crops, the carrots and parsnips and red beets. But the biggest thing they added, and they also added a thing here. You have these heads that you can do sugarcane and poplar with. Now watch when you go to unrealistic. See up at the very top on the right hand side, it says working width 50 meters, folks. 50 frickin' meters. And it works. Now this one doesn't have that. It just says brands. And that means you want the Titan Poplar sign on there or not. It doesn't mean you can. I wish you could put any kind of brand on. That would be cool. But same thing with the sugar head here. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Only one sugar head. Let's see. Yeah, up to 50 meters. But you see next to that sugar head, here's the biggest part of the update. They've added. And I know, if you like me, olives and grapes are not, they're different. They're more time consuming. You almost can't do them in a regular, grain farming or whatever, or animal. You can't do them all. It take too much time. So, even though when you get the grapes and stuff off of the vineyards and stuff, you can make the grapes and the grape juice, grape jelly, whatever, olives and olive oil, and whatever else olive byproducts of olives would be. There's some good money there if you end up production, but straight up harvesting, doing grapes and olives just for harvest, you'd have to. Keep in mind, you'd have to have a lot of them planted. But, nary less, this harvester, there's two of them. One that is the more realistic one, which goes at 10 miles an hour. This one actually does, we tested this one here that says fast. We were doing over 100 mile an hour harvesting. Now, it skipped a bunch. Both of them hold 1 million. We had ours set on, I think, where did we set it on? Let's see. Right there. We had to set, no. Oh, that's the horsepower configuration. Now we had to set on that 200,000. Yeah. Liters. So, anyway, because you're not gonna, but this one These you can't only do one. You only can do one row at a time with either one of them. Same thing with olive. We didn't do olives. I decided to do grapes to test everything. And I'll show you why in a minute. But okay, the olives, same thing. I mean, you have one that does 10 miles an hour and one that does 25. Well, actually, the one that does 25 on both of those actually will go faster than that working speed. It will go however fast. And you see the horsepower up to 2,500 horsepower. That's buttload horsepower. They also put in mulchers. Mulchers, because you have to go in between here and mulch this grass. But these mulchers are not your everyday common mulcher. Let me go back to scroll across here now. I'll come back to that trailer in a minute. But yeah, these mulchers are not your everyday common. Let me show you why. Well, this one is pretty well common and standard, other than you can do 11 mile an hour with it. But they have colors out the wazoo there that you can change it to. But this one, the unrealistic one, look where it says working width. You can mulch 5 rows or 16 meters. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. 5. You can mulch that many rows in one pass. And believe me, it works. And let me scroll back over there again. Alright. So you can put a beacon on it or not. Any color you want. Alright. Yeah, and then you see if you do, well, if you do 5 rows, you can put a crop guide. If any of y'all that's played with that, my favorite baler, the quick baler, the modded one that you can put whatever label name on it you want, the one you see me using, it's got, and you see that when you turn the lights on, it's got that laser that goes across the field, shows you the gathering width. That's what this here is, what the crop guides are. I'll show you that in just a minute. You can have it any color. But anyway, and again, whatever color you want. And that's that. Also, they have the what's called the subsoilers. And again, you can do 5 up to 16 meters. And that's what I have. I have one that does 16 meters. Now, having said that, I've done testing both with and without precision farming. I just finished harvesting these without precision farming. And what's in this trailer back here, and again, I'll talk about this trailer here again in a minute. That's what we got. You see down there in the bottom right hand corner, 3,000. What I got, 3,692 liters. So about almost 37 tons of grapes off of that field with precision farming. What's in this harvester here, 4144, which is almost 42 tons without precision farming. Now, having said that, let me show you. Okay, and you see it's a purple field there for grapes. Let's go to soil composition, and you'll see what I want to look. Right now, you see it's not fertilized. You have to do a lot of fertilization. On precision farming, you still have to do fertilization. It's harder to see. So I don't know. That's where the jury's still out on this, as far as that's one area, as far as whether this is feasible to do or not. Now, here is the subsoiler that has the could go up to 16 meters or 5 rows. I still have hooked to one of these tractors, I thought. Yeah, the mulcher right here. Watch this. Unfold the mulcher. Look at that. You see that laser? See this laser? That is how wide you will mulch. Let me. And there's something just like that on this here, that subsoiler. Anyway, and the difference in the two, like I say, the two harvesters, is that this one goes 11 miles an hour going up through the field harvesting, which is a more controllable speed. You don't miss any. Plenty fast enough to gather. The other one was so fast, couldn't control it. So I turned it in and got that one. This is also a mod that's in the Colossal Pack. This cutter here, let me go back to the Colossal Pack. Scroll across here. I didn't show you all of what was in that. I got to the subsoiler and the mulcher and stopped. Okay, there's the subsoiler. Here's the vineyard pruner. You have two of them. One that's 8 miles an hour, one that's 25. I got the one that's 25 because well, I don't know. Let me see which one I got. I don't know which one that is, to be honest with you. Anyway, I went and got the one I could go a little faster. That's what, yeah, I had it on the back of one of them tractors. That works very well. Then, like I said, the jury's still out on this plow and the mulcher. I thought when you had grapes or olives, you had to keep this grass and stuff cultivated and mulched out of there. Well, the grass only grows one time in a season, whether you're on precision farming or whether you're not, using precision farming or not. You only mulch that one time, but the first time you put them down, you'll be able to cultivate. After that, you won't even be able to cultivate. So I don't know. You see, it says it's withered because I just harvested, like I told you. And you have to have this to fertilize with, and go. But this is not modded. This is the in-game fertilizer for grapes. You go between, and you have to go on. What I did is started here. Let me come back to the end, and it'll get all of this and about half of that, the fertilizing width. When you get to the other end, then you turn and you come back. Well, I'll just show you. I come down with it like this, and turn around and come back this way. Then you got the rest of that and about half of that. You see, that's the way you do it. And it needs to be as close to 100% fertilization. And right now, they're 50% pretty much. Well, some of it says 20. And like I said, if you look at see the soil composition there. And my recommendation is not, if you're going to do grapes, don't play with precision farming, because you won't be able to see exactly how much fertilizer. It'll tell you, but you know how when on precision farming, when you put the sensors on the tractor and you wait to the first growth, all that don't work. It don't even work as far as, I mean, you know, the soil type, you can lime it down through there, and that's about it. But it seems to do better, I'll say, without precision farming. And you see right now, I don't have precision farming turned on. It is off. So, but the mods are great if you're into that kind of thing. Now, this trailer is a game changer, because let me tell you why. Let me tell you what we did. What I did. Alright, let me come here to the mod hub. To the mod page. See this harvester right there? Well, I got heads there, but I can go over to... It does do cotton. Let me go back across. It has 3 cotton heads. I leased the one that does 12 mile an hour, because in this field initially where I have grapes now, there was cotton. It was cotton in this field. And we let it, I let it come and got harvested to the time it was ready to harvest. Then I went and I got one of those at least one of these, at least that head right there. Yeah, the one that's 12. But I would actually, if I was going to do loose cotton, might would go as fast as 24, a little bit faster. Because this harvester over here, you can set that thing, it's got 2,300 horsepower, almost 24, and it holds up to 1,000,000. So you can, and you know cotton does not cut heavy. And this harvester harvests loose. But it will, and we did it after I harvested a couple of rows with that, and I got this trailer here, went right in it, got the icon dumped right in it. Now, having said that, let me go back to the Colossus page. I got to show you, because there is 2 here. I had that one, and I had this one, this root cart. Now, if you look, as it scrolls across at the bottom, you see the cotton symbol down there. It says it'll hold cotton. No, it don't. I tried to put cotton in it, and it will not accept it. It don't give me a message that it won't accept, but I don't get a dump icon at all. Not even an overload. So don't buy that one. Even though they hold the same amount. Get this one here. It's a much better trailer. And it will hold the cotton. And like I say, it holds 500,000 liters. What? Anyway. It's a nice trailer. That's a good part of the mod too. The update, you see that. And it's got a canvas that you can put on top. It's a nice trailer. And you see what's in it. There's 3,692 liters. Almost 37 liters, metric tons of grapes in there. That was the first harvest. And like I said, the second harvest was 4144. The first harvest was with precision farming. The second was without. So a difference of about 452 liters when you break it down. Not a lot, but I prefer to do them without precision farming. But you know, good mods nevertheless. This here is that Kubota. I had lime in that, or where we put it out over that when we had precision farming turned on. Anyway, when I had precision farming turned on. And so, see, I got a light on that thing, but I don't on my cultivator over here. Anyway, but stuff works. Does make things somewhat easier if and you wanna do this kind of farming. It's up to you, but just thought I would test them out and get on here and tell you and show you what my results were. And what I think, my opinion, and as Paul Harvey used to say, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, this is Farmer Greg saying, until next time, you know the drill. See ya.